When Chapter 700 came out, everyone was shocked at how much the technology had been upgraded and what we now know to be a 15-year time skip between the 4th Great Ninja War and the start of Chapter 700, which occurs just before Naruto Gaiden happens. One scene that stood out was the fact that Naruto Uzumaki was using a laptop. However, what if I told you that your favorite ramen noodle eating ninja wasn't always so quick to embrace this new technology? What if I told you certain aspects of technology did start to scare Naruto? In today's video, I plan to share with you Naruto's fear for the change and how hilarious his thoughts were when it came to a certain piece of technology. The information comes to us from the Naruto epilogue novel, Kakashi's Story, Lightning in the Frozen Sky. The scene in question occurs just after Naruto meets with Inari as they walk away from Zabuza's grave. Inari has just told Naruto of how the Land of Waves stands to prosper from building the flying aircrafts that will eventually be sold to the various ninja villages. It's upon hearing this that we see the signs of our favorite knuckle-headed ninja start to pop out. In typical Naruto fashion, he allows his imagination to suddenly run away as he only half listens to Inari's explanation and fills in the blanks with his own hilarious thoughts about this new form of technology. What I'll do for you guys now is read a few parts from the scene and then come back to unpack a bit of what we've got to go over, and it's here that I'll begin to quote. "How are they gonna make that big boat fly, you know?" Naruto asked. "You can think of it like a big balloon," Inari replied. Naruto made a face. "They fill this balloon with gas that's lighter than air, and then below it there's an iron basket that holds people and things. It's called a gondola, Naruto. It's attached to the underside of the balloon. At the tail of the boat, there are 6 propellers used to push the ship through the air," Inari said. What popped into Naruto's mind was the image of a bamboo basket with a lot of tiny balloons attached to it. He got to it floating in the air without any issues. That he could see. But then suddenly, a flock of crows came flying out of nowhere and popped the balloons with many loud bangs. And then the people tumbled out of the bamboo basket and fell upside down, straight into the depths of hell. "No way in hell am I ever stepping on anything like that, you know," Naruto said, a shudder running through his entire body. End quote. Only Naruto would think of a flock of crows flying in the air, poking holes in a giant balloon and causing everyone to fly to their death. What Naruto was hearing from Inari was the first signs of a major advancement in the ninja villages and in the ninja world itself. In another video I've done called The Evolution of Ninja Villages, which I'll leave in the end cards for you guys to check out at the end of this video, I go into a very detailed explanation about Kishimoto's inspiration for the various advancements, including the technological advancements in the Naruto world throughout each of the generational eras of the series. One of the points from that video is that Naruto's era began to advance much in the same way as Japan did after World War II. Inari's village, the Land of Waves, was taking money it earned from selling their doctors to the 5 great nations for the 4th Great Ninja War and using it to build the ninja airships that we see in the Boruto era. Not only that, but the construction of the Great Naruto Bridge, which Tazuna completed after Naruto in Team 7 defeated Zabuza and Haku. They began trading and taking on jobs repairing cities, much like they helped repair Konoha after Pain's invasion. The mission that Kakashi would be charged on in this novel would be protecting the VIPs who boarded the very ship that Naruto heard about. For Naruto, someone who could run across 2 countries in less than half of a day, like he did when he and Sasuke ran from the final battle with Kaguya to the final valley for their last battle after the war, the airships seemed like overkill. Ninja can run across nations in the course of 3 days, which is the time it takes for someone to move from Konoha to the Hidden Sand Village. However, not every ninja has Naruto's massive chakra reserves and extreme stamina. More importantly, the civilians don't have either of these. These ships were needed to help open up trade amongst the different nations who were in the process of demilitarizing and working together to live peacefully. In the years before this, civilians would have to travel on foot, which left them open for attack from bandits in order to be robbed and to have their goods stolen from them, which is why ninja would at times have to guard merchants as they traveled. This played a role in reducing the number of active ninja in each villages in the post-war era. Even 4 years after this scene takes place, merchants still had to travel on foot because the technology was still trickling down, being a military and private use to being that of open for the public to use, like we see in the Boruto era, where characters can ride on these airships and on things like trains. This is why the Sasuke novel, in the scene, you see Chino controlling the traveling merchants of Konoha and having them attack the village, which takes place 4 years after the start of the Kakashi novel. While it is understandable that Naruto is hesitant to embrace this new technology, it is indeed important because in the era where he's Hokage, this plays a key role in keeping the villages safe. So, what did you guys think? Are you in agreement with Naruto? How did you feel about his initial reaction to hearing about the flying airships? Thanks so much for watching to the end of the video, guys. Have an awesome day.